And you also talk about it, but you know, Meth made you number 1 through 5 on his top five list, right? Who would you put in your top five if you can't name yourself or any member of Wu?
Mm. I mean, I would definitely have to go back to OGs, but I would have to have top five for different generations. I can't just say like five, period, without thinking about it. But
Let's say
like,
your favorite generation.
yeah, old school, I would definitely, Chuck D is one of mine. I named myself the Rebel after hear him say mother F him and John Wayne. Like I was like I heard nobody say that on the record before. Um, and just fight the power and all the pro-black he was standing for. So I called myself the Rebel after Chuck D.
Yes, the rhythm, the rebel, without a pause, I'm low in my level. The hard rhymer, where you never been, I'm in. You want style? Yeah. Now listen, that's called bars. You know nothing about that.
Kool G rap is one of my favorites, ever.
On every seal corner that I know inside the city. Kitties, I got a fat man in my pocket looking pretty. So who wanna get paid on the block?
Of course, RAKIM.
I'm rated R, this is a warning, you better avoid. Poets are paranoid, DJs destroy. Yes, I came back to attack brothers despite.
Big Daddy Kane,
The kiss of death on a rap pick, and you get a slap quick, so guard the chapstick. In other words, protect and hold your own. It don't. Now listen, that's called bars. You know nothing about that.
And Biz, because Biz Markie was he brought Big Daddy Kane to the world for us. At least as far as I can remember, he was just rhyming with Biz, right?
Yo, you may be the first person I've ever heard put Biz in his top five, but Biz was so dope, like on so many levels. Like it's
Biz,
crazy
man.
he's not mentioned more. You know what I mean? Like
Biz got to get his flowers, man. Nobody beats the Biz and make the music.
Yeah. Vapers, that whole
Vapor. He was something for the radio.
Yeah,
like, Biz was the soundtrack for several summers, man.
Yeah.
I was somewhere the other day. They were playing Pickin' Boogers, and I forgot. Like I don't play that song, but I forgot how great it is. The beat, the delivery, everything.
And he's one of those ones that, as I mentioned earlier, was taking it outside the regular boundaries of what the hip hop was. Hip hop is, a lot of the up tempo and upbeat stuff, and he wasn't afraid to, pick boogers and. This is something. He was just humming,
Do an Elton John joint, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So Biz was fun, and then he put the wig on, and you got what I need, and he brought fun.
Radio, TV, and even the press say what's the meaning of VAPORS? The meaning of this word, without no doubt.
Rap got so serious, man. Like it used to be a lot of cats for fun. Biz, Flav was fun. Like Jazzy Jeff, Fresh Prince was fun. Like there's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
What do you think happened to the fun in rap, man? It's not everybody's so serious these days.
Yeah, it got tough because money got involved.
Message.
Peace. Back with
Another one
of my installments. Interpret these bars. These bars are coming from Inspectah Deck, aka Rebel INS's top five. And I have to say, his top five, if you didn't, you heard it. Chuck D, Kool G Rap, RAKIM, Big Daddy Kane, and Biz Markie. Now, RAKIM, Kool G Rap, and Big Daddy Kane are in my top five. I've said it on several occasions, right? But what I want to address is what they were talking about with Biz Markie. I have always appreciated Biz Markie. Straight up, man. I've always appreciated him. I appreciated Humpty Hump. You know what I mean? I always appreciated those types of guys, you know, because I felt if I was able, if I ever had the skill to rap, like Old Dirty Bastard. Side note. So the Jizza and Inspectah Deck are my favorite MCs out of the Wu. If I was to choose though, it would definitely be Jizza over Deck, but they're like right there neck and neck, pause. So I really fuck with those guys, pause, out of the Wu, right? And from my understanding, Jizza wrote for Dirty, but I fuck with Dirty. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You know, I've always appreciated those types of raps, those types of hip hop artists. It just always, I was always on that type of style and that type of lane where it was more of there was some humor connected to it, you know, and it wasn't just so serious. And even Nori says that he mess with Biz and things of that nature. So I really appreciate Deck's perspective on this. And now Biz Markie is not in my top 5, of course, but Big Daddy Kane is, and from my understanding, Big Daddy Kane used to pen Biz's stuff.
I went to Marley crib, and you know, he like opened the door with the chain on, and was like, you know, what's up? I'm like, you know, Kane, Biz friend. And I'd been there before,
right.
You know, but he was talking to me like he didn't know me, you know, and I'm like, you know, I was here. He's like, Biz ain't here.
Right.
I was like, well, you know, I took the train all the way from Brooklyn. He told me to meet him because he supposed to be doing the Nobody Beats the Biz song. Biz ain't here, money. I don't know what to tell you. I was like, all right, no doubt. I was like, well, here, these the rhymes he's supposed to say today. Just give them to him, man. He was like, you write Biz shit? I was like, I wrote that. You know, he was like, how'd it go? And I said a little bit of the Nobody Beats the Biz thing. He was like, you rhyme too? I was like, yeah. He was like, let me hear something. Then I spit a rhyme. Then he took the chain off. I was like, yo, come in. You want to work on something? Yeah.
This is just my 2 cents added on.
Left some jewels in his skull that he could sell if he chose.
Look, this is just free advice from me to you. You take it or you throw it away. It don't matter.
Like, hype, comment, and subscribe. And if you are enjoying the content and you want to donate to the channel, the link to the Cash App will be in the description of this video. It's also in the description of the channel. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. And as always, peace.